Hey guys, I just realized I do not have my earphones, so let me know if you can hear me properly, lads, because they are somewhere else. But we should be okay. I am going live on Instagram as well. So I have my phone up here. I'm just going to stick that on. I've only done it once, so I think I remember how to do it. And then I'll concentrate on chat and what we're here for and stuff. So give me 2 seconds. Oh, here we go. Hey. So I'm live on Instagram as well. So bear with me because I'm going to be looking down here to check YouTube comments and looking up here to check Instagram comments. Okay. So Maya and Steph were the first in. They are set up in front of their telly, watching from the couch, watching me on the big screen. So hi guys. Viviani is here. Listen to this, right? I put up a comment on YouTube. I said, also gonna go live on Instagram. So I'll start this, then start the Insta live. And YouTube rejected my comment. This usually means they think it's spam. Try changing it a bit. What the hell, YouTube? I've never had this kind of drama on YouTube before. But anyway, everything seems to be working, so we're all right. Hey, Fatima. So I just want to show you some stuff I got in the last few days. What's this thing doing now? Okay, I'm just going to close that off so it won't be annoying me. It's not going away. Hey, Patsy. So Patsy is here as well. So I got this beautiful, I hope she doesn't mind me showing this. I got this beautiful box in the post today, lads, right? How pretty is this box? And inside it is, so you know how I do a live on Tuesdays with Rain of Spiritual Rain on YouTube and Heather from Indigo Jaguar. And Rain got these beautiful mugs made. Tuesday Tarot Talk. That's what she calls our Tuesday live. So TTT. I should not be holding the mug above the laptop. That's kind of silly. But anyway. Tuesday Tarot Talk. And our faces on the mugs. How freaking cool is that? So I have my own Tuesday Tarot Talk mug. She also sent, now again, I hope she doesn't mind me showing it. Look what she had made for us to wear. A t-shirt with Tuesday Tarot Talk, TTT, and our faces. How freaking cool is that? And our names with Jackie, Heather, and Rain. I just think that's the coolest thing. So when we're live now on Tuesday, you're going to see me wearing this t-shirt and using that mug. She also put in a beautiful letter. It is the cutest thing, lads. She's the best. So thank you, Rain, for that. I have one earring on, but I left one off to show you. So this is my new earrings that my bestie made for me. So they're mauve, and see the little flowers she imprinted. How cool are they? Look at them. So, hey Claire. So this is Thistle Design. Why isn't that not focusing? Thistle Design Glass on Instagram. Angela. They are not focusing at all. Anyway, check out Thistle Design Glass on Instagram to see all her beautiful handmade earrings. Look at them. Aren't they just the cutest? I'm going to, wrong side. So I'm going to put the other one back on now. Now, my birthday is the end of next month, but we had a festival over the weekend just gone. It was called the Regatta Festival, and it was the last event of the year. So my boss, knowing that and knowing that I love Leanne of Enchanted Crafts of Cork, she's on Facebook only. She makes the most divine handmade candles, and she has beautiful jewelry and beautiful crystals. And my boss knows I love her stuff, so she says to me, why don't you go over and pick out something for your birthday and I'll buy it for you. So without further ado, I'm going to show it YouTube first. Look at this wire wrapped amethyst. Is that not the most divine thing you've seen in your life? You can't even see the color, but it is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that wire wrapping. So check out Enchanted Crafts of Cork on Facebook. Isn't that amazing? I just think that's the most incredible wire wrapping. This is not focusing. Maybe do I have to tap on it or something? I don't know. Anyway, you can see what it is though. So that's my amazing piece of jewelry. So my boss gave me money to go and pick out something, and I picked out this necklace, right? And when I picked out something, Leanne said, pick out something for your birthday from me. So I have her candles all over my house anyway, but I picked out another one. See the purple feather in it, and there's purple crystals in it. There is sparkly stuff. There's a heart. See the heart down the bottom? YouTube, where are we going? I don't know if you can see the heart down the bottom. I'm pointing it the wrong way. But look at the feather. You can see bubbles in it. You can see, oh look, there's a little vial of crystals there, look. There's another crystal. She mixes 5 different scents together, 5 oils, to put in these handmade candles, and oh my good God, the smell, lads. I just have to finish my tea before it goes cold. In my new beautiful TTT mug. How cool. So I have this amazing candle. So I have incense burning over there. That's from my friend Munis, who has a stall. She does the henna tattooing, and she sells beautiful. And actually, do you know what, right? Look, it's the stuff you buy in shops is actually crap compared to her brand. I mean, they're much thicker than the normal incense sticks, cheap ones you buy in the shop. These are big, thick ones. The smell is incredible. Lasts for days. Absolutely beautiful stuff it has. So I'm going to light this candle as well. I have my incense burning away over there anyway. But we'll put this candle on too. Just for us all. Hey, Fiona. So, Feathers Crystal, sorry, my friend Angela on YouTube puts up amazing poems. So I'm just reading. Feathers, crystals, wax and flames, oil to clean the day away, and bring in angelic fire to send good hugs your way, I'm assuming. Thank you very much, Angela. That is beautiful. I'm going to have to go back a little bit on the chat because I've missed all sorts. If I can figure out, there it is. Beautiful earrings. Thank you very much, Viviani. So Angela had a poem first. Blessings, Jackie, and everyone. Sending you all love today. Blessings and hugs to you all. I hope you're having a good day. We are. Thank you so much. Everyone's just saying hi to each other. Beautiful earrings. Blessings. How is everyone? Do you know amethyst was once more valued than the diamond? I did not know. I do love my amethyst. I do have a good few bits of amethyst, in fairness. Legend said it was given by angels to humanity straight from heaven. That's beautiful. I love amethyst. I think it's gorgeous. Autocorrect, more like auto can't spell. Absolutely, Angela. But it's okay. We'll figure it out, won't we? So that's I told you about my incense. I showed you my candle. I have that lighting there for us. I showed you my mug, my t-shirt, my necklace, I said, my earrings, yeah. So the other thing I got in the post during the week, and I did put a post up on Instagram and YouTube and stuff about it because it is absolutely incredible. So Julie Poole, she is an English tarot reader, but she does a lot more things as well. She is on YouTube. She wrote this book. It is incredible, lads. I'm addicted to this book already, and I'm only a few chapters in. I'm just going to read the back to you. There is a little bit inside I want to read to you as well. It says, this step-by-step guide leads you easily and clearly to successfully create the life you truly want and finally move from hoping to having. You may have tried manifesting in the past and decided that the law of attraction just doesn't work for you. Perhaps, despite all your efforts, life is still a struggle. I can promise you that the life that you want to be living is waiting there for you right now. Hey, CJ. The law of attraction does work. You just haven't been shown how to harness it properly until now. The 3 R's will guide you to the life that you truly want. It's a simple system. Remember, reset, receive. Let the 3 R's guide you to create your best life. It's waiting. Let's manifest it into reality now. Julie Poole has been a law of attraction coach, hypnotherapist, and spiritual teacher for more than 2 decades. She has helped thousands to find their truth and power, confidence and joy, to balance their lives, attract abundance, love and health, to find that great job, start that business, and much more. So, hey, Gillian. So, this book comes highly recommended from me. It actually, I know a lot of you guys are in America, so it actually came, she's English, but it actually came from America. It's JP Publishing, which I can only assume is Julie Poole Publishing, which means she has her own publishing company, I assume. I did, like I said, put up a post on YouTube the other day about it, and I tagged her, and she commented thanking me for sharing and enjoying the book and whatnot. So I was delighted. Now, I did ask her, could I read a little bit from it? Would she be all right with me doing that? And I haven't heard back from her yet, but I did realise, according to her Facebook post, that it was her birthday. She seems to be away. But oh my God, what I'm on to chapter 5, which is about personal power. Lads, what a book. How are you, Gillian? There was one little bit I wanted to read, if I can just find it. I think it was chapter 2. Wait now. The book is available on Amazon. It is, yeah, absolutely. Angela, I manifest cake and treats and hugs for everyone. May you all be blessed with endless good times, joy, and fun. Love it. I want to see where's that bit. It was the first 2 pages of a chapter. Yes. So it's chapter 2, which is about the law of attraction. I'm going to read just the first 2 little pages because I think it's very important information that we all need to realize, right? So let's examine the way we give our power away without even realizing it. Most of us have been instructed through our various religious teachings to give our power away to God. We've been taught that God is good, that God is all-powerful, that God is love. We've also been taught that God is vengeful, judgmental, condemning, and punishing. That God is a father figure to whom we look up to, revere, honor, humble ourselves against, and pray to for our own salvation. We've been taught that we are there to serve God. We have been indoctrined to believe that we have no power, no worth, no importance. I believe that these truths are incorrect. The truth is that Source, or God, or the all that is, does not judge us or condemn us, and neither does Source parent us, grow us, or answer our prayers for this, that, or the other. We do it. You, I, and all, only us do this. We create our reality. We create our expansion. We also create our restriction, our reduction, our pain, or our pleasure. You, I, we do it all, only us. This is our free will. This is our power. This is our truth. There are just 2 universal truths, or laws, as we have been taught to call them. This may surprise you, as there have been many, many teachings, writings, books, and more on understanding the many and supposedly varied, complex, universal laws. There are just 2, free will and attraction. That is all. And I must tell you, they are not really laws, they are truths. We have absolute free will, and the law of attraction is not really a law, simply because laws implies that they can be broken. These 2 truths cannot. Attraction is science. It is physics. It is a magnetic force that attracts like to like. It cannot be changed. It simply is. Many of us overcomplicate things, creating barriers for ourselves, making things so much harder than they need to be. You've been taught that life is hard, that life is complex. You, of course, then draw to you a complicated, difficult life. So true. You may have been taught that you are a small, insignificant speck of nothingness. You may have been taught that you need to look up to and listen to those who know more, to abide by their teachings, to succumb to their superior knowledge. These teachers, and I use the term loosely, with their perceived superior knowledge and power, call these teachings their laws. You must obey our laws, they say, or else. This is simply not true. Do you imagine that Source has laws that they have to obey? No, of course not. And as you are a spark of Source consciousness, neither do you. It really is that simple. Universal truth number 2, free will. I'm not going to read anymore, but free will is basically the fact that no matter what anyone says or does or tells us what to do or advises us or anything, we have free will, so we still get to make a choice. You can go away and have hey Maeve, you can go away and have oh my god, what am I saying? A session with someone to try and get guidance on your life, like a life coaching. Hey Stephen, I think I took a wrong turn at Iceland. What are you on about, Stephen? You have a soothing reading voice, Jackie. Thanks, Angela. You may go away and get advice from someone on what to do or what not to do. But at the same time, we all have free will, so we still have to make our own choices. You might decide to go and get a tarot reading, and someone might tell you you have to do this or you have to do that. But you have free will. People sometimes freak out when they see the future cards in a tarot reading, but you have the choice to do things differently, to guide yourself forward in a different manner. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I have to move my leg because it's going dead. Highly recommend this book for anyone who hasn't seen it before I started reading. From Hoping to Having. Available on Amazon. It does come from America, so all you lovely peeps in America would get it really quickly. I actually got it within a week, even less maybe. I was really surprised it came through so quickly. So Stephen, let's have a quick chat. You did a quick live the other day yourself. So what's going on? When are you going to join me? Just in case YouTube, you're wondering why I'm looking up, I'm also on Instagram Live, so my phone is up here. So just in case you're wondering what's going on. So yeah, Stephen did a live the other day because he'd gotten to 100 subs. It was actually 140 when I saw it. But he'd gotten to his 100 subs and he actually showed himself on camera. And I've been trying him for so long to do a live with me. And then I saw that and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get him one of these days. So Stephen, let me know when we'll make this happen. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a long live. You know, I only do kind of hour lives anyway. But what we could do is even just trial an hour and a half hour live. Do you know what I mean? What do you reckon? I think it would be good fun. And yeah, we can just chat and about tarot stuff and about how we got into tarot and all that kind of thing. Maeve, how are you? Maeve is on Instagram. Haven't been talking to you. Evelyn. Hey Evelyn Massey. There's people popping up on my Instagram who are from my hometown and people that I was in school with, and people that I worked with, people that I was in courses with, all this kind of stuff. So yeah, it's cool. So welcome everyone. So that was all the lovely stuff that I wanted to show you that I got in the last week. If I had to recommend anything, lads, get the book. It is beautiful. I'm obsessed. And when you're so obsessed with a book and you're so enthralled with it that you actually read it quite slow because you don't want it to end. Do you know that kind of way? It has nice short chapters. So everything is to the point. It's very easy to understand. There's no complicated words that you have to go looking up in a dictionary to try and piece together what it is you're actually reading. It's just incredible. Congratulations on the live stream. Yeah, did you see it, Angela? Did you look at his live? Delighted for Cosmic. So I really want Stephen on live with me now soon. I love a great book. Do get it. Get it. Highly recommend. She's absolutely amazing. And check out her YouTube channel. She posts tarot videos all the time. And she had an amazing one last week for the 8-8 portal on manifesting. It was only just over the hour long. It was an incredible manifestation live on how to do it and how simple it is and stuff. I really, really loved it. So the one thing I wanted to do, how long have I been on? 20 minutes. I promise I will do a live with you, Jackie, soon as my eyebrows grow back in. Okay. I'm not even going to ask. So I have this beautiful deck, right? It's not a tarot deck, it's an oracle deck. It's called the Runic Odyssey Oracle. As you may or may not know, I am 1% Viking. My maiden name is a Norse name. Growing up, because I'm Irish, I always thought it was an Irish name, but I could never find it. Do you know when you go into a souvenir shop and you look through all your country's original family names and stuff, and they'd be in Irish and they'd have information on the family name and the little crest and the shield and all the rest of it. And I could never find Cotter. Well, very rarely. And then it turns out, anyway, Cotter is a Norse name. And I do know that the first James Cotter, my brother is the 8th James Cotter in a row, and the first one was brought to Ireland by the Vikings. So, hello, like, we're Viking. And look at this amazing tattoo. I'll show YouTube first. Oh, Christ. I'll have to twist my arm. See my tattoo? That's what I call, oh, there you go, look, Instagram. I have to twist my arm at all funny angles for you to see it. But that's what I call my Viking stickman. So I got this butterfly tattoo for my birthday 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. And it was a package deal. So I got a tattoo and she did a runestone reading as well. So she told me to pick 4 runes. And these are the 4 runes that I picked. There's 4 letters that she put together then as a sigil. And when I looked at it, I was like, Jesus, that's a Viking stickman. So I said, that's going to be my next tattoo. So last September, I got this tattooed onto my wrist. And like the 4 letters are all about, I think I mixed them up. Hold on now, can I tell you what the 4 letters are about? There's that one. AWAS is transformation and renewal. So one of those letters, look, is, can you see the letter? There we go. So this one is transformation and renewal. And what else do we have? Wait, now can I show you the other ones? I had them out a while ago and I put them back for some reason. This one, however you pronounce it, is necessity and need. Okay. A bind rune. I've never heard that one. I have heard the word sigil. Everyone uses the word sigil these days. Runes. I love runes. I am Viking too. Had my DNA done. Ah, we could be related, Stephen. And then what other letter? Wait now. I'll find them. This one. Thurasaz, which is static force and defense. So see that kind of it looks like a P. Okay. So that one. And the last one is, when I find it, oh yeah, Perthrow. So it's destiny and mystery. So this is, if you look at it, this is the legs of my tattoo. See them? So if the letter was that way. So that is destiny and mystery. So I am fulfilling my destiny now with all the cool stuff I'm doing with my friend Saoirse. So this deck, right, there's 24 rune letters, right? Elder Futhark rune letters. And then there's a blank one. So 25. And then this deck also has the what am I saying? The 8 phases of the moon is what it has. Nice bind rune, Jackie. I've never heard the term bind rune. Yeah, like I said, no, I always hear sigil. Sigil is when, or at least that's what I was led to believe is the name for a win. Letters are put together to make an image or whatever. A bunch of runes together is sometimes called a bind rune. It has all the traits of the runes that made it. Yeah. You need the something cards by someone. Thanks, Stephen. I have seen those words before. I do know that deck exists. Mike's DNA came back 100% Irish. Do you know what? Mine at the start, initially it came up 80% Irish, 12% Great British, 3% Iberian Peninsula, 2% two other peninsulas, and some Caucasus, something or other, and 2% something else, and then 1%, what you call it? Viking. What's the word? Anyway, I'm actually forgetting it. But it has since changed to 100% Irish for some reason. I don't know why they changed it. My DNA is German, Irish, Viking, Italian, tiny bit of Slavi, and some American. The tarot course that I bought online a few years ago, the teacher is Irish. She's living in Israel. She has a website, Tarot for Women. She only teaches women. So if you want a good online tarot course, like you pay for it and you have it available for life, and you can do it at your own pace. You can do it within a year and do the course and get the certifications and all the rest of it, but you can take your time and do it whenever you want if you don't want certification. But the website's Tarot for Women, and she's on Facebook and stuff. But I remember when I mentioned on the group that I'm 1% Viking, she goes, that explains a lot. If I wore a wig and dress, would she teach me? Absolutely, Stephen, go for it. You might have to shave that facial hair, all right, but go for it, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card for peeps if you want. This is the back of these beautiful cards. These came out in a kind of a beige color originally, then this kind of bluey green, and now I think they're out in a different color again. I think this was the second edition. So what I'm going to do, I'm on a half an hour. I usually do an hour live, so I might as well keep going for a little bit. So if anyone would like a rune / moon phase card, let me know. Just say me please, and I shall pull a card for you, all right? Patsy, I hope you're well, girl. Hey, Rain's here. So, Gillian, right. I'm going to go for Gillian first, lads. And I'm gonna star the ones on YouTube. Oh no, stop moving. Oh yeah, there we go. I just have to scroll this down because everyone is flying. Yes, please, right. Now 1 star there. So, Gillian, what does Gillian need to know right now? Okay. Rain came today to bring the rainbows and the cheer with hugs and light. We are glad she's here. Yay! Rain is so very dear. Beautiful, Angela. Angela, I love it. Ooh! So, Gillian, I'm going to show you in a sec, guys. Gillian, you got, oh God, can you see it? It is the waxing crescent moon. So if you want to write that down and Google the waxing crescent moon and see what other information you get. But it says set intentions, okay? So full moons, me please, okay? I know you always have issues with your eyes, you poor devil, Patsy. Angela, absolutely. Just stare you girls first there now before I go do anything else. So this is about setting intentions, Gillian. So you may have things on your mind now that you know you want to do or have or whatever, and you need to set those intentions. We've just gone through a full moon. Full moons are all about kind of releasing and letting go and forgiving people that need to be forgiven to allow yourself to move on and that kind of thing. New moons are about setting intentions for manifesting things that you want, right? So it'll only be about a week and a half away. It was a couple of days ago that the full moon was. So in about a week and a half, we'll have a new moon. So spend that time thinking about what you want and getting ready to set those intentions with the next new moon, okay? So Google waxing crescent, read up more about it, and be prepared to set intentions for yourself to get yourself moving forward in your life, right, with whatever you want, okay? So I hope that makes some sense to you. Actually, at the end of the deck, I usually look at the end of the deck. So at the end of the deck, we have the letter Isa, which is about, oh my God, introspection and ego. So introspection is like the Hermit card in the tarot. So again, taking time out on your own, figuring out what it is you want, okay? So Jillian, get on that. So I'm going to go to my starred messages. So CJ, you are up. Okay. I'm going to pull a card for CJ. CJ, remind me again, you're in Australia, aren't you? If I remember correctly. I have people on my YouTube all over the world. Absolutely all over the world. I got a new deck today with Edgar Allan Poe one, or the Edgar Allan Poe one. It's pretty cool. I've seen people with that, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Jackie. You're very welcome, CJ. It's starting to sound a bit stormy outside again, lads, here in Cove. It's crazy. Oh, Canada, okay. Can't remember. There was someone used to watch a lot. She was in Australia. Can't remember. So what does CJ need to know? Yes, oh sorry, I'm just going to read Gillian's comment. Yes, certainly does resonate. I'm always strongly affected by the full moon. I'm certainly like a hermit for the past while, but I know it has purpose. Thanks, Jack. We'll set those intentions. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. When you know you need to go into hermit mode, it's just an absolute sign that you need to push yourself to move forward. Do you know what I mean? But obviously first you need to figure out where it is you want to go, do you know? So we have, I don't know how to pronounce this, Gebo, Gebo. Sorry, I'll show, CJ is on YouTube, so I'll show you here. So we have this beautiful letter. It looks like an X, Gebo. There we go. And it's all about generosity and balance. So I would see this like the Six of Pentacles in tarot, if you think about it. So CJ, if you need help with anything, you just need to ask, you know? There's abundance there for everyone. And it's just about asking for the help you need, okay? It could be maybe that you need to be generous to someone else. Maybe you have someone in your life that you need to offer help to. But either way, you'll know which one it is. But with that word balance as well, you think of the scales and the Six of Pentacles. So it's definitely Six of Pentacles related with this card. I'll just show you guys. So there's the, I think this is backwards in this, isn't it? It is, yeah. So there's the letter. Look, it looks like an X. And it says generosity and balance. So one of you guys on Instagram might get something from this message as well. But it's a Six of Pentacles energy, right? So it's about giving and receiving help. So like I said, it could be that CJ, it's your card, that you need to extend a hand, like here, and offer help to someone else. Or it could be that you need to put out your hand and ask someone for help. Whether it be money, whether it be advice, whether it be whatever, whatever kind of help in any way. You might just need someone's time and energy to listen to you, get something off your chest so that you can release it and let it go, anything at all, you know. But this card with this message is about generosity and balance. The underneath card is Rido, which is about movement and travel, which is oh shit. Lads, I never, hold on, my phone's about to go dead. Not my phone, my laptop. I plugged it in and I never switched it on. How clever is that? So, hold on now till I see what I'm doing. There we go. So the underneath card, CJ, is Righto. It's an R. And it's about movement and travel. So that's a 6 of swords. So you have 2 6s here, if you think about it, with these 2 cards. This one being 6 of pentacles and this one being 6 of swords in tarot. I always, no matter what oracle cards I have, I always link them to tarot cards because that's how they make more sense to me, you know. So giving and receiving help that allows you to move forward in your life. See this big ship here? Okay. They are beautiful cards, Angela. And you know what? These were very, very reasonable cards too. They came from, I believe it was France. They weren't expensive at all. And not only did they come in the beautiful sturdy box with a fabulous book, amazing quality card stock, but they also came in a beautiful bag, a tarot bag. So amazingly well worth it. And I think I got them through Etsy. Pretty sure. Yeah, they're on Etsy. So I hope that makes sense to you, CJ. So 2 6s, which means very important. They're stunning for sure. So 2 6s means the 6 energy is very important for you. So maybe look up the numerology of 6 as well and just see if anything about that makes sense to you as well. But this is all about giving or receiving help and allowing yourself to move on in some area of life, okay? So that's for CJ. So let's see, who else do I have starred? Thanks, Claire. Hi, Jackie. I switched to check how your live looks on Instagram. Good stuff. Are we all good, Maya? All good? Give me the thumbs up. So, Patsy, you are up next, my dear. Just going to switch back to mine. There we go. Just switching around my chat here on. So, Claire, I'm going to do you after this one, all right? Good stuff. There's beautiful gold filing on them, Fatima. They're really pretty cards. Amazing quality for the price that they are, you know. They were very reasonable. I can't remember, but like, I don't know. There was about 16 maybe shipping, but incredibly well worth it. Oh God, Maeve, really? I did not know that. You may have to text me later and tell me what's going on there. So I'm just going to do Patsy and then I'm going to come to Instagram and I have Claire and Maeve. I might have to get you to remind me in a minute, but hopefully I'll remember. So what does Patsy need to know right now? Ooh. So Patsy, we have waning crescent and 3rd quarter moon as well. So Patsy's down here, so I'm going to show Patsy first. So this waning crescent card is about surrender. So there's something you need to surrender to. Oh, okay. I'm thinking I know what it is. Something you need to surrender to, okay? And I'm sure you know that I know. I'm sure I know that you know that I know. Do you know, that kind of way? But you need to surrender to something. And 3rd quarter, release and let go. Okay. So I know you've had stuff up on Facebook recently anyway about shit that you've been dealing with. Same kind of shit that I've been dealing with for the same reason probably that you've been dealing with it. But it's just about letting it go. And I've been doing that. You know, I'm done with arguing with people. I just took myself off group chats or WhatsApp group chats and all the rest of it, so I wouldn't have to be listening to their bullshit. So yeah, there's your 2 cards, Patsy. Surrender and release and let go. So surrender to the fact that things have been shit, but that, listen, everything's meant to be. People come into our life to teach us stuff and then they move out of our life. Whether it's by their choice or our choice, it absolutely doesn't matter. Sometimes we have to kick people to the curb, which is perfectly good. So yeah, just going to show Instagram those cards now as well. So what did I say that one was? Waning crescent. I don't know much about the phases of the moon. Waning crescent and third quarter. Yeah, I know what you mean. And yes, I need to let it go. And I've deleted and blocked all good stuff. Okay, yeah. I had to block 2 girls on Facebook. Or Instagram. Well, I realized that they blocked me on one of them first, so then I blocked them on the other, and that's it. I'm done. You know. I still have their phone numbers in my phone just in case, God forbid, I ever had to get a phone call about a family member or whatever, you know. But we do have to learn to let go of Fatima, absolutely, because it's not worth our health. Trying to be friends with people who don't want to be friends with us, so fuck them, lads. Do you know what I mean? So what does not serve us? Absolutely. So Claire Barrett, you're up. I am doing yours. And then I will go back to YouTube and do one more. And then I have Maeve. So Maeve, you're third in row. So Claire, this one's for you. So what does Claire need to know right now? Yeah, absolutely, Patsy. I hear you, girl. I was in a house the other day and one of them walked in and it was like I wasn't there at all. And a friend of mine was with me and she went, oh my God, that was harsh. And I was like, yep, this is it from now on. So yeah, I wasn't expecting her to be there. So yeah, but anyway. So what does Claire need to know right now? Claire, you also have Isa, which is introspection. And what's the word? Ego. So introspection, I know more about tarot. So this would be related to the Hermit card in tarot. Can you see the letter? You can see the letter. The Hermit card in tarot is all about taking time out on our own, doing meditations, going within, listening to our own inner self, and this kind of thing. And just figuring out what it is we want in life for ourselves, you know. So that's that message. But the underneath card, oh yeah, and then with the Gebo card, which is generosity and balance. So again, 6 of Pentacles energy from the tarot deck. So you need to spend the time going within, figuring out what it is you want, and then you may need to ask someone else for help. You may need to go do some courses, ask someone for advice with this. I keep saying 6 of Pentacles, but you know what I mean. With this energy of this card of generosity and balance, you may need to ask people for their help with moving yourself forward with whatever it is you figured out that you want for yourself, you know. So I hope that makes sense, Claire. Let me know. So I'm going to fly back to YouTube now for a minute because I have one left here that I started. So Angela, you are up, my dear. So we all deal with toxic people. I smile and walk away. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, how did I start that? Or, lads, I didn't even realize I put that comment up on the thing. Can you do a general community reading with my Oma for everyone if there's time? I will, absolutely. Love it. Yeah. Love when you talk about your Oma. I think that's cool. So, Angela, this reading is for you, my dear. Then I will do yours, Maeve, and then I'll be wrapping up after I do the general for with Angela's Oma, for which will be a message for everyone. Okay. So what does Angela? Ooh, they flipped over now, but I'm going to ignore them. So what does Angela need to know right now? That makes total sense, Jackie. Thank you. Thank you. Have had a lot going on. Sorry, and had to reach out for supports. Good stuff. Yeah. Make sure you do always. Yeah. People seem to think that, I don't mean other people, everyone, including myself, you know, but people can be afraid to ask for help when they need it, you know. So I think the fact that the sixes are coming up a lot in the cards today, when I say sixes, there's no numbers on these cards, but I'm linking them to tarot cards, which are numbered 6. So it's just about that give and take. The 4, 6 cards in the tarot are all one person bending down, offering help to someone else. So that seems to be the main message of the night for all of us anyway, right? Whatever about the general message I'm going to do for everyone. But there seems to be a message of us needing to bend down and ask other people for help, you know? So, Angela, you are up, my dear. That is beautiful. So it's Yera is the letter. Sorry, Angela's down here, so I'm going to show you. So this card is about achievement and life cycles. Now, this makes me think of the Wheel of Fortune in tarot, which is about cycles of life, which are continuous. If you think about this tree, half of it is covered and half of it, the leaves have blown off. We are now going into, or are we in? We're in autumn here, where the leaves, going into winter, the leaves are going to be falling off the trees and all that, and we're going through another cycle. So life is full of cycles, and like with the Wheel of Fortune card in the tarot, sometimes we're on top of the wheel, sometimes we're falling down the side of the wheel, and sometimes we're climbing our way back up. So, Angela, you may feel like you're on top of the wheel right now. You may feel like your life cycles are all going to plan. You may feel like you need a bit of a push, but just know that achievements are there waiting for you to grab them and run with them, The underneath card is Kenaz, which is about, sorry, Angela's down here on YouTube. Kenaz, which is about creativity, what's the other word? And knowledge. So, Angela, you're someone who loves watching things on YouTube all the time. I know you're someone who is into learning all the time. So that knowledge is always there for you, and you watch stuff, you learn things, and you put that knowledge into action for yourself, So, and creativity, look, she's there with her open hands and she's using her own power and creating things. So that with your creativity, Angela, which is here, and your knowledge, you can make things happen. You can have these fabulous achievements and you can make your life cycles easier for yourself, Are they beautiful cards, Lance? The images in these I think are cool, even though they're only kind of like silhouettes, they're just really cool. That resonates. I've been looking up lots of new doll things so I can learn to make better dresses for them. Love it. So yeah, they're very pretty cards. So I hope you like that message. So autumn is beautiful here where I live in the Smoky Mountains. Oh, cool. I'm quite looking forward to the autumn now. Winter I don't like so much because I hate cold. It's just disgusting. So, Maeve Goggin, you want to know about your love life? Will you text me later and let me know what's going on? Because I don't know. I bet you get the gorgeous autumn colours, Stephen. Yeah. You're going to have to put up some photographs in the autumn time for us, Cosmic. Stephen, I should say. I love it. You always do the most beautiful readings. Thanks, Angela. Do you know what? I absolutely have no idea how I put this comment up on the screen. I don't remember touching it at all, which is weird. But anyway. Me too. I love summertime. Yeah, I'm going to miss the summer now. But anyway. Winter is not my thing. No, I hate cold. Hate cold. Goes into my bones and I feel like an old woman. I do personal readings, but not, well, full personal readings. But you'd have to private message me. I'm going to call you Chrissy. Is that all right? I'm assuming your name is Chrissy. I'm just looking at your full name, but But these are just free 1 card pulls. Well, 2 card pulls technically. So if you want one before I wrap it up, let me know. Hey, six of this. It's like a tongue twister. Maybe it's Mercury retrograde. Oh, true that. So, Maeve Goggin wants some advice on her love life. Maeve, are you still here, girl? Let me know. I'm going to pull cards for you anyway, and you can look back if you need. Oh, these are upside down. And how I did that. They don't make, I'm sorry, I'm going to shuffle again because they don't make sense to me. I think I need to concentrate more on the fact that I'm pulling for you. Sometimes you could still be kind of in the energy of the last reading and it mightn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? So, Chrissy, if you want personal readings done, which I video and post privately to YouTube and send you the link, get on to me and I'll let you know the details. But if you want a 2-card pull here, just say yes, please now, and I will pull cards for you before we wrap it up, okay? So, Maeve Goggin about her love life. So, let's try again. Those last ones just didn't make sense. Necessity and need. I don't think this is the right deck really for these. I'm just going to have a look and see what it says in the book. Hold on now. I'm not a rune reader. What I'm getting for you, Maeve, is these two, right? Necessity and need. Maybe it's just like, do you really have a need or a necessity to start out your love life at the moment? It might be just that you need to kind of, I mean, I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what's going on. I haven't a clue because I haven't been talking to you in a long time, but it might just be that you need to figure yourself out. Do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense to you? Here we have a read. The reads in cards in the tarot are all about success. Like 6 of Wands energy in tarot. I don't know if you know any tarot symbolism, Maeve, but yeah, I want to read up on these to see if I can get more from the book for you. So give me a second. So wait now till I figure out this book as well. That is French. I need to get the English section. Okay, these are in the other in this. Okay. Oh my God. You see, these are in a funny order in the book. It doesn't tell me what page number. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. So it's not that one. It's this one. So the first one, which is this one, okay, it says, is the rune of necessity, but also a symbol of determination that invites you to pay attention to your real needs and necessities. Yeah. So it might just be that your love life isn't a real need or necessity right now. I'm going to have to, sorry, everyone has, it was so good to see you, Jackie. I'll send an email later. I will do the reading anyway with your Oma, okay? Thanks, Angela. So it may just be that it's not a real need or necessity right now. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. It tells you that you have the inner strength to overcome unpleasant situations or obstacles that you feel you cannot control, as long as you know how to accept them and make the necessary sacrifices to progress on the path of life. If you did not have these obstacles to change, you would be stagnating in a situation that would not serve you. Now this invites you to release frustration, impatience, and let the energy flow freely around you. Yeah. So it might be just that you need to take time out on your own and kind of let yourself come to terms with whatever's been going on before you kind of go up trying to fix things or change things or start something new or whatever. Okay. Do not lose sight of what is important. Divinatory meaning, period of deprivation, constraints difficult to bear, restraint, distress, sacrifice, resistance, problem, needs or desires, patience, hard work, solitude. So that's this one, right, which has necessity and need on it. Okay. And the other one, Maeve, is So Willow. So where did I find that? I think it's in this section. Oh my God. These are all in a funny order. Bear with me. There we go. So this is victory and energy card. It says, So Willow is the rune of success, of victory over obstacles, of good health and vital force in daily life. It is a more permanent success than Yara. Linked to the sun, represents knowledge, light, an inexhaustible source of energy and brilliance. The shadows dissipate and what was hidden appears. So Willow indicates renewed positivity and progress. There you go, you see. So this is about you coming to terms with what's actually necessary or what you need right now for yourself, and knowing that you will be successful in the future then. Renewed positivity and progress. So you need to look after yourself right now in order to have this renewed positivity in your own life so that you can start your love life. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. And text me later and let me know what's the story, because I had no idea. So, do I have anyone else starred on here? I don't think I do. So I'm just going to do a reading for Chrissy. So Chrissy, you're up next. Hey, John. Maeve, makes sense. Thank you. You're very welcome. So a quick card pull for Chrissy, and then I'm going to do the general for all of us, okay? So Angela, we're 57 minutes in when I'm doing this reading, so I'll have to tell Angela later so that she can go back and look at it. How are you, John? I hope you're well, bye. I hope you're looking after yourself. So what does Chrissy need to know right now? Ooh. Another one that I don't know about. I'm going to have to. All good, my friend. Trying hard, Jackie. Good stuff. Keep going, John. You're well able. You've come so far already, in fairness, like. Static force and defense. I do not know anything about this, so I'm going to have to find it in the book and read it. And then we have gestation, inner growth. So that one I know. That one makes sense. But I'm just going to look up the first one because I haven't a clue about it. So it is in the first section of the book anyway. Okay. Give me 2 minutes. Thora says it's called. Here we go. So this first one, Chrissy, I'll show you guys this as well. It's about static force and defense, and I know nothing about it, so I'm going to read it from the book. Uruz, I don't know why it's talking about that, but anyway. Uruz represents the wild forces within us, Thora says, from a static, inert strength. Calls for wisdom and mastery of these forces. It has both a positive and negative meaning. It represents both attack and defense, even if the latter translates above all a protective action, which, like a thorn, is defensive, even almost passive in the face of the aggressor. Taurus thus invites you to balance the raw energies that animate you. This is about balancing your energies, okay? It encourages you to dominate yourself in order to control the bad reflexes that persist, as well as your own impulses that prevent you from acting. So, this is about getting a balance in your life. You might be stagnating in some areas and going too fast, moving too fast forward in other areas where you should be holding back a bit. So this is just getting a kind of a balance for yourself. This would make me think of like the for anyone that knows tarot, like either the Justice card is about mental balance and the Temperance card is about emotional balance. So it could be that you need to balance out your mental or emotional states, because you might be getting overly emotional about some things and going too much within your head, or unbalanced in relation to other things. So it's getting a fine balance between the two. That's what I'm kind of picking up from this. So that's that card. And then the underneath one is Ingwas, I'm going to call it, gestation and inner growth. So I think it's just that when you get this balance in your life, between your mental and emotional states, that you will be able to grow your seeds, that you'll be like this little seed that's kind of, hold on, down the book. So this is the little bud that's after coming up out of the ground. Your little seed is finally kind of starting to grow, and amazing things coming in for you. So get yourself emotionally balanced, mentally balanced, and that will bring in this beautiful gestation and growth for you. Inner growth, even it says on the card. Can you see what it says on the card? You can. Oh, it's backwards in this though. It's backwards in Instagram. But anyway, let me know if that makes sense. And do PM me if you want a full reading, and I'll send you on all the details. But yes, Maeve, actually, it occurred to me that I owe you a full reading. Remember one time you won a reading in a competition and you were coming down to me and you had to cancel for some reason back then, a while back. So get on to me if you want to claim that reading. So yeah, let me know, Chrissy, if that makes sense for you. Okay. But it seems to me that you just need to get an emotional or mental balance. It could be both, who knows. But it seems that that's what's holding you back from growing, So I'm going to do one last reading, which is for the general. Angela asked me, she put up on YouTube, can you do a general community reading with my Oma, her grandmother, for everyone if there's time, Jackie? So absolutely, that's what I'm going to do now. So Angela's Oma is going to help me pull a card for a general reading. Frank, hey. Good evening, Holland, on Instagram. Frank is usually on YouTube, so some of these cards are backwards, lads. What am I doing? There we go. So this is a general reading, lads, and then I'm wrapping it up, all right? And this is a message from Spirit and from Angela's Oma. So what is the general message for all of us right now? This beautiful, whatever it is, Wednesday evening, the 20th, I believe. Oh, look at that. Look, it's Wunyo, which is joy and harmony. So there you go, lads. Jump for joy. Act like a child. Jump around like a child. Find your inner self. Find your inner child. Enjoy life. What I love to do is put on good old 90s tunes and jump around like a mad woman, like it would have in the clubs long ago. This actually makes me think of something, right? One of my best friends, Saoirse, who I'm doing the event with soon in our hometown, which is filled up. We're also doing one in September on the 21st in my space in Middleton. So we're doing a lovely spiritual afternoon. If anyone watching would like to sign up, 21st today. Thanks, Patsy. I was close. So on the 21st of September in Middleton, we are doing our spiritual event. It's sold out already in Cove. We have 15 places gone within like a week. So we are doing one in Middleton, September 21st. But what it made me think of is Saoirse is always talking about she meditates for something like an hour every day, right? And she's been doing this now for a few years. And I'm always thinking, oh God, I should meditate. But meditation, which I know I'm not the only one who thinks this, meditation, people automatically think you have to lie down, you have to be completely still, you have to completely concentrate, you have to stop your brain from thinking all the crazy things it thinks. That's the only way to meditate, blah, blah, blah. It's not. Meditating is anything that you do that you're not in your head with your thoughts going around and round and round of all the things you have to do and all the things you haven't done and all the things you should have said to this one, that one, and the other one, and all the things you didn't say and all the arguments that you've had and what you're going to have for dinner and when you're going to collect the kids from school and a million other one things, as we normally are anyway as a human being, right? But meditation is anything that has you in a state of calm, right? The other day, the last day of our event in Cove, the town was full of thousands of people. It was jam-packed with people. And I was leaving the town at 6 o'clock and people were saying to me, are you coming back at 10 o'clock for the fireworks? And I was like, no, I actually can't. There was way too many people here. I'm going home and I'm going to paint. So I went home. I had my table and 5 of my chairs I had painted. That I'd painted 3 of them that morning. Then I went into the town for some music. But then I went home and I thought, no, I'm not going back. There's too many people. There's too much noise. There's too much craziness. And I went home and I sat down and I opened my paint and I finished that last of the 6 chairs. And I was totally in the zone. I had 90s tunes blaring on my radio. Well, music from Spotify through my Get a Blaster, as we used to call it long ago. And I was totally in the zone painting. I'm obsessed with painting. It is so therapeutic for me. So that was my meditation. So I'm always listening to her saying how she does her meditations. And she does like proper meditations as we all think, right? But for me, the meditating is sitting down, listening to the tunes blaring and painting and not thinking about anything else. I'm completely 100% focused on the painting because I'm OCD and I don't want to miss a single spot, you know. When you said paint, I thought you was getting an easel out and creating. No, no. I know people automatically think that when I say painting. No, I love painting fences, painting tables, painting chairs. Like one night I was painting the fence and I literally only stopped at 9:30. Now, granted, it was dark as well, but I only stopped at 9:30 because I'd run out of my fence paint. So that's when I went to the shed the next day and found the paint for the tables and chairs and got started on them. Now I'm finished that, so I have to go away and buy more paint for the fence so I can finish the fence. Because I have one side done. I have all the shed painted, 3 sides of the shed painted. I have the doghouse painted. I have that corner in behind the doghouse painted. So I have this side of the fence to paint, out the front panels, and the panels down the back of the garden to finish. So I need more paint. But yeah, that's the kind of painting I love doing. Like I've most of the rooms in the house painted. I love, love, love painting. But that is so therapeutic to me. So that is my meditation, you know. I'd be saying, oh, I can't meditate, I can't concentrate. My brain goes round and round and round. But for me, it's either putting on the music and dancing around the kitchen, usually with a whiskey shot in me, or music blaring out in the garden, painting fences and whatnot. She's a reincarnated Tom Sawyer. Am I? You'll have to tell me more about that, Stephen. Love painting. So, point being, for this card, for the general message for all of us, right? Which, as you can see, can you see? It's hard to get the words on this. But anyway, it says joy and harmony. So this person jumping for joy in this image totally says to me, get into your inner childlike energy. Get out, jump for joy, put on music, dance around, do cartwheels, whatever it is you need to do to be in a childlike energy, to enjoy life. And yeah. And you know yourselves, lads, when you have the tunes on and you're dancing, you're in an amazingly positive frame of mind. It's my favorite thing to do. I love dancing. I love painting. And of course, singing along to the tunes while I'm dancing and painting. So it's all meditative for me. So big message here of enjoying life, staying positive, being in harmony with yourself. And like I read in this book, when you're in harmony with yourself, when you're in a good mood, when you're putting out positive things, you're attracting more of that, okay? So, Stephen, thanks, Jackie, and all the beautiful souls in chat. You're very, very welcome. So, thanks everyone for being here. On Instagram, I had Claire, John, Frank, Maeve, Chrissy. Who else did I have? Evelyn popped in. So thank you all for being here. On YouTube, without scrolling, I'm going to try and remember everyone. I know Rain popped in. Fatima, Stephen, Patsy, Six of the, like a little tongue twister. Who else did I have? Angela, of course, Viviani. Who else? I think that says it. So Fatima, thanks everyone for being here. CJ, of course. Sorry, CJ. I'm just scrolling up now to make sure I don't miss anyone else. Thanks, Jackie. Really enjoyed. We'll definitely keep an eye out for another live. Do. You're very welcome, John. So, like I said, to Maeve, get on to me. You do have that reading that you won one time in a competition that we never got around to doing. So get on to me and we'll do that. A proper full reading for you. Whether you want to come down here or I can film it and put it up privately on YouTube and send you the link and you can watch it over and over again, whichever one you want. Get on to me. Let me know what's the story, all right? And thanks everyone for being here. I am going to log out of Instagram first. So by Instagram, thanks everyone for being here and I'll see you on the next live, lads. You're very good. So I'm going to cut that one off now. There we go. I think that's done. Oh, lads, this phone drives me nuts. There we go. That'll have to do. So thanks, guys. Thank you for all for being here. And I shall talk to you soon. I do still need to finish my True Crime and Tarot. I have Cups and Pentacles to do. I know that. I will get onto that. My kids now are slowly but surely getting back to school. So I'm going to have to get on to everyone who's doing lives with me and get back into doing my weekly True Crime ones with Heather. Get on to other people who I need to do lives with, including Stephen. Hint, hint. So, thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Lots of love. Mwah. Bye, guys.